Hey YouTube, hey YouTube, it's time to spill the tea. Hey, it's time to spill the tea. What? Okay, hey YouTube, it's your girl Precious Monique, and today I'm here with another Spill the Tea. Today's topic, I'm going to be talking about men who don't raise their kids. Y'all know the men that I'm talking about. It seems like it's too many of them out here. First of all, it's too many kids that's being raised with no father, no mother, and they're pretty much raising themselves. That's pretty much what most of the kids nowadays are doing. And people are worried about wondering why is this generation is so crazy, why is it so bad, or whatever you want to call it. Well, because a lot of us are raising ourselves nowadays. And I say us because I'm part of, this generation. I'm not doing all the crazy things that people are doing. Like, I think I'm one of the few that are actually on the right track and, just not doing all that crazy stuff. But a lot of us as teenagers and children nowadays are raising themselves. They don't have a mother or they don't have a father to tell them, what to do or to guide them in the right direction. And I think a lot of these men, they don't realize how important a father is to these kids nowadays. I can tell you from experience because I've grown up without my father really being in my life. Like, he was never really there, although he wants to think that he was. That's fine. But, yeah, he wasn't really there. So another man that I call my stepfather raised me and my brother. And, I feel like just the fact of even growing up without my biological father in my life was hard because it's like, at the end of the day, a lot of kids don't take that very well. They grew up with so much hatred in their heart. They grew up so angry, so bitter, so mad at the world because it's like, you did this to me, you treated me wrong, you left me behind, and then you start feeling like, oh, nobody loves me, nobody cares about me. That's why we're growing up so crazy, so out the way. And it's really not fair because it's like, oh, we didn't ask to be here, Of course, everybody's here for a reason. Everybody has a purpose. But at the end of the day, it's like, you made me. So you took the time to make me, but you're not going to take the time to be there for me, watch me grow, take care of me, love me, treat me right, So men who don't raise their kids, it's really bad out here. Y'all just don't understand what y'all are doing to us as children. Because when we get older, then it's like, that's how our lives get so twisted around. For real, it's not even a joke out here, As for me and my father, I love my father, my biological father. I love him very much, but, and I've actually taken the time to forgive him for whatever he's done, for him not being there, for him not being around. But as far as my brother, he's still trying to deal with it. He just doesn't want anything to do with him, and that's a result of what you get when you're not there. Because it's funny how when you grow up, they didn't want to take care of you when you were younger, but then when you get grown and you on your own, then they want to come around. Oh, hey, you weren't there when I was younger, so why you gonna be here now that I'm successful? Now I got money. Now I got a house. Now I'm on my own. Now you want to be in my face. And a lot of these people that are making excuses, like a lot of these people on the father's side of the family that's making excuses. Oh, he wasn't there, this and that, because no, there's no excuse. You weren't there because you didn't want to be there. You didn't plan on being there. You knew when, you found out that the mother of me or the mother of your child was pregnant, that you weren't going to be there to take care of what you made. Don't make excuses for them. Like, a lot of these women try to be so nice and, they don't put the father on child support. They don't, they try to help them out. Don't do that. because this is a child that you have to take care of. And although you can't force someone to be in your life, but you at the end of the day, you don't have to raise it alone. You don't have to raise that child alone. These men, y'all need to get it together. And I'm just not talking about the ones that already have kids. I'm talking about the ones who planning on having kids and you think you're gonna be there, but then you don't. And that's another thing. Why is it that the men that claim, oh, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be the best father, and then as soon as the baby born, you MIA, you nowhere to be found. What happened? I thought you said you was gonna be there, the great father. You gonna get Father of the Year award. What happened? Y'all need to get it together because it's not cool. It's not fair. And a lot of men don't realize that's as far as women, as far as fathers not raising their daughters. Let's just talk about that. That creates a lot of problem for these women because it's like, you know, the type of man that they choose in their future reflects on the type of father that they had. Now, if you have a great father, an amazing father, more than likely you're going to try to find a man that's represents or similar to what your father, you know, who your father was. If he was a great man, he took time to listen to you and cared about you, treated you like a queen, that's the type of man you're going to find. But as far as women who didn't have fathers in their lives or had them, but they barely was around, you know, you tend to go to a guy that is not there for you, who don't really care for you, you know, just because you want somebody to fill that void in your heart or your life, you know. So it is not intentional, but that's just what it is. That's just how it goes sometimes. As far as father and these guys raising their sons, a lot of men, a lot of boys who grow up who don't have their father tend to be what their father was. They tend to be a deadbeat. They tend to, you know, live the lives that their father are living. Guys who grow up with great fathers, you know, they tend to be like their father. Or you have some, see, that's a difficult and complicated thing, you know, because some people grow up all types of ways. You can be any kind of parent you want to be, and they still gonna grow up the way they want to grow up, you know. So, but that is part of how it goes. But all I'm saying is y'all need to get it together because it is hard out here for children who don't have fathers. It is hard to grow up and live and be happy because, you know, we grow up bitter, angry, miserable because we have hatred in our heart towards the men who didn't raise us or the men who claimed they was, but they wouldn't and they didn't. So get it together. Anyway, that's it for the Spill the Tea for this time. See you guys in my next video. Don't forget to rate, like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys.
All the sounds of love. Flower bomb. Let me guess your favorite fragrance. And you got that bomb.